Hi everyone, Teresa here. I'm a mindfulness, earthing, and grounding coach, Reiki practitioner, teacher, and mind, body, and soul harmony card reader. I'm so happy that you are here. Welcome to this week of June 10th. Welcome to my channel. And one of the things I love to do every Sunday or Monday, I love to pray and ask what messages, wisdom, and guidance do me and my social media followers need to receive with some mindfulness tools, tips, and techniques that can help us as we move through the week ahead. And so I also love to use my pendulum to find out which 3 decks that we need to use, which messages we need. And so the message that came through for our physical body and physical environment, the deck that we're using actually is from Denise Linn's Sacred Forest deck. And then the message for our divine mind is coming from the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle by Vicky Iskandar. And the message for our soul this week is coming by the Golden Future Oracle from Diana Cooper. So we have some beautiful messages, and so let's just dive right in. Let's just set the intention that this mind, body, soul harmony card reading is for the highest good of all. Just setting the intention that this reading is inspiring, empowering, uplifting, and joy-filled, because we want to have fun. We want to just, not take things too seriously. And of course, always setting the intention that you only take what resonates within your own heart and soul and leave the rest for someone else. And so let's get started. So the message for our body and physical environment is Maple Spirit, Generosity, number 23. And so number 23 actually might be significant for some of you. Maybe June 23rd is a significant day, or in 23 days. So see if that resonates with you. And then the message this week with Maple Spirit, Generosity, this beautiful tree. It's always, we always need balance. There are times to give and times to receive. So it's this beautiful balance between giving and receiving. But the message this week is really about just generously sharing yourself, your love, your gifts and abundance with others, just freely. And of course, giving without expecting anything in return. So the message is really just opening your heart this week and just share and be generous with others just because of the joy of giving. When we give, doesn't it just feel so good? It just feels so good. And so that is the message this week. And so a mindfulness tool that we can use this week is just that, is opening your heart and really seeing every day, how can you share yourself, your love, your gifts, your abundance with others, just generously and not expecting anything in return. So that will be our mindfulness tool as we move through this week, and see where you can be generous every day. And it can even just be generous with your time, generous with, your love, your kindness, helping an elderly person, opening the door, donating some food or clothes or money. So wherever that lands for you, and just, I think it's all about, as you move through the week, just keep your heart open and go where your heart takes you. You'll know where you can have those beautiful acts of generosity. Those opportunities will pop up and cross your path, and that would be a beautiful time to really just tune into your heart and see, what can I do in this situation? How can I share myself, my time, my love, my gifts, my abundance in service for others? And then the other message after we do that, of course, and that's just, it's just a way of being. It's a practice, right? Now we also want to make sure we practice opening and receiving the abundance and bounty from the universe. So it's also, we give, but then we make sure our hearts are open to receive all the blessings, all the bounty from the universe. And, you know, when we give, we just receive blessings tenfold. But again, don't give because you want to get something in return. Really just practice just that really gracious, pure, open heart of just the joy of being of service to others and helping uplift humanity in those small daily acts of kindness and generosity that you can share along your journey. And then make sure that you are just opening up, and you can even say, I am opening up to and receiving all the magic, miracles, blessings, and abundance from the universe. So make sure you're open to receive all of that. And, you know, when we do this, when we give freely, it allows us really to enter into that divine flow, that flow state. And so really observe, you know, as you practice that this week, as you practice sharing yourself with an open heart and opening your heart to receive, really observe and see how you feel. If you really feel you've entered that flow state and are just flowing through your day with ease, joy, glory, grace, and abundance. And so the other message coming through, of course, trees. And even this maple tree, maple trees can thrive really in any climate, any condition. And so that's also a message for us as well. No matter what is going on in the world, in our environment, whatever climate, whatever change, whatever chaos, we are able to abundantly thrive in whatever climate is happening. And again, it's all about with our hearts open, just being in gratitude, having that intention to just share ourselves with others, knowing that as we take care of ourselves and help take care of others, we're all helping to uplift our family of humanity. And so that's another good point, is also be generous with yourself. So not only be generous with others, be generous with yourself, making sure you have all the self-care and all the time of silence and stillness that you need. And just to have that balance, to create that balance and that harmony and that flow throughout your day and throughout the week. And so also, you know, trees, if you are in need of strength and support and steadiness and sturdiness, go in nature, go find a maple tree or any tree and just allow yourself to rest under that tree, hug that tree, be with that tree, do qigong under that tree, and allow yourself to really, again, open up and receive that strength, that support, that security from the tree or trees. And so another thing I did for all of you this week is I created a qigong flow for you for this week of June 10th. And I highly recommend you check it out. I'll put the link in the description below, but I called it Qigong Flow week of June 10th. And so I highly recommend you enjoy that flow every single day, as many times as you need to in the day. It's only, I think, 13 minutes long. And I incorporated the trees, embracing the tree, a flow of tree sways. So that can be another mindfulness tool in your toolkit, is to do that qigong flow with the embracing the tree and tree sways to again help you feel supported and secure and in harmony and in balance and peace as you move through the week. So check it out and let me know how you like it. Okay, so take what resonates there and let's move right along. And so the message that came through for our divine mind this week is number 8, metal sheep, foresight, and careful planning. And so again, number 8 might hold some significance for some of you. We already passed June 8, but maybe that day was special for you, or maybe in 8 days or 8 weeks, that number might have special meaning for you. And so careful planning and foresight. So this is so beautiful that it's coming through as the message for our mind. This is a message to really access your divine mind. This is where we want to be, and to be planning from. We really want to be planning and foreseeing our vision and our intentions through our divine mind, our higher self, that higher version. And so on the other side of this, it would be a time of really releasing, if there's any in your mind, if you are experiencing any worries or doubts or limiting beliefs or expectations or limitations, this would be a time to really clear that out of your mind. Again, do the practices. And again, in the Qigong video, there is a flow to help you clear the mind. But we really want to clear out that stinking thinking mind and the egoic mind, and we want to rise above. We want to rise above into our divine mind and divine mind of Source Creator. Because then when we can plan from our divine mind, then we are planning with real pure intention, planning, choices that are for the highest good of all. And so this is so important. This is where we want to have our mind really aligned to the higher mind and plugging in to the divine mind of Source, Creator of all. And then we can really set our path and plan our next steps with such careful intention, where our choices and our actionable steps are for the highest good of all. And so it's really about this week moving slowly and carefully, being strategic, and also remembering that you are just on your own sacred journey. Your path is your path alone. And so there is no need to rush. There's no need for competition. You are on your own path. It's just for you. And so you can take your time. You can make sure that you clear out any density or weeds in the mind and rise above to your divine mind and really put such careful thought and intention into your next steps, into your next plan. And so that you are being so strategic, where your steps, your moves, your actions are for the highest good of all. And so that is such a beautiful message for this week ahead. Really taking your time, being crystal clear on your focus. Where are you headed? Where is your vision? Where are your intentions? Be so crystal clear on your intentions, your focus, so that then you can chart your course, set the sail, and then trust in divine timing. So you can always ask, thank you for showing me my next step. And you will know, again, your heart will know, if you'll get a feeling in your heart like, okay, that's it, that's my next step. And then your divine mind and your heart will be aligned, and then you'll know when it's time to take action. And so a mindfulness tool that we can work with this week, I wrote down a couple. Let go of judgments and assumptions so that you can see things as they are. You can see the truth of things, okay? So as you move through this week, really practice letting go of judgments and assumptions. Just let that go. Just observe and see things as they really are, as they are. Not trying to have your mind start running amok. When we think too much and let our mind run amok, suddenly we're not seeing things as they are. The mind is twisting it. So be so careful. And another mindfulness tool as you move through this week is to remember that your best resource is within you. It's within your heart, and in your prayers, and in your divine mind, and in your connection to your higher self and creator. And so remember to always just use your inner resource as you move through this week, knowing and trusting that your intuition, you have all of the information and answers within you. And so just remembering that as you move through this week. And what else did I write down? Oh yes, use your unique talents and skills to carve your own path. That's so beautiful. So really diving into your authentic expression, using your authentic gifts and skills to carve your path. Because again, your path is your own. You create this path which is aligned to your divine self. And then you will feel whole. You will feel complete. You will feel in love and joy and peace on the journey. And so that's what we have this week. And of course, the Qigong flow for this week will give you some more mindfulness tools to work with as we move through the week ahead. So take what resonates there. We'll move along. And then the message that came through for our soul, this is so beautiful. Number 24, our beautiful planet. Restore the natural world. I hope you can see how glorious this card is. So again, number 24 is coming through. So June 24th might be a special day for some of you, or in 24 days. And this is just so glorious. This is just a reminder that we really need to work in harmony with Mother Earth and the animals, and just the nature kingdom and the animal kingdom. So this is about, as you move through this week, really be mindful. You know, what can you do? What can you pick up trash when you see trash in nature? Can you walk more lightly, more gently? Can you use glass bottles instead of plastic? You know, just it's about being mindful. What actions and choices can we make in our daily life to help the planet, right? And as we do that, as we care for Mother Earth, as we pick up the trash, as we make sustainable choices, as we befriend, you know, the animals. Maybe you want to leave out fresh water for the animals, or hummingbird bird food, you know, anything. What can you do? Those just small, again, just small actionable steps where you can just take care of Mother Earth and the animal kingdom. And when we do that, when we really care for Mother Earth and the nature kingdom and the animal kingdom, then they work with us and they'll help us and they'll support us. So then they will help our planet so we can come back to an abundantly thriving planet. So we have a lot of work to do in this area, but it's time to co-create a harmonious relationship with Mother Earth, with the animal kingdom. And as we do that, as we just take such care, and as we're so mindful, and as we become more sustainable, we will receive help from the elemental kingdom, the animal kingdom, the nature kingdom, source. And then sure enough, our waters will be purified. We will find ways to clean up our planet and just find more eco-friendly, sustainable ways where we can live in harmony. When we are living in harmony with the earth and the nature kingdom and the animal kingdom, we all abundantly thrive and flourish. And so this is such a beautiful message as you're moving along this week. Again, just be mindful. What are those small actionable steps that you can take every day just to take loving care of your planet and the animals, and just making as many sustainable choices and eco-friendly choices that you can. It's so important. And then the other thing that is so profound is visualizing. You know, we all create our reality. And so this is another beautiful and profound message that the more time you can spend visualizing that our planet is beautiful and abundantly thriving, and all the animals are happy, and all the skies are pure and clean, no chemicals in the air. The more you can visualize this beauty, clean air, clean water, happy animals, you know, glorious flowers, abundant forests. When we visualize this, it magnifies. So the more time we can spend visualizing our planet as abundantly thriving, this is going to manifest into reality. And it takes a lot, it's going to take time, and it's going to take a lot of us, but this is how we co-create our new reality. And I love doing this. Honestly, I love, like, forget the television, forget being indoors. I love being outside all the time, just radiating love. And that's another thing you can do, is just radiate loving kindness and compassion from your heart as you're going on your walk to every tree, every animal, every plant, you know. And I love to do, there's this little forest where I love to walk, and I always say, I'm so grateful for my crystalline creek. You know, I'm not seeing the sewage, I'm seeing this beautiful crystalline creek. I'm so grateful for this abundantly thriving forest, you know, and pick up the trash. So it's about co-creating with Mother Earth, the nature kingdom, and the animal kingdom, and the elemental kingdom. And the more effort that we can put into this, into creating this beautifully, abundantly thriving new earth, the more help and support we will get from the elementals, from the animals, from the earth. And you'll be surprised. I mean, even the animals will start communicating with you. This one crow, so many times I was walking by, the crow would say, hello, hello. I've never heard a crow talk like that. And it happened over and over and over again. And so, see, it's like we develop these relationships. That crow knew I'm just sending out loving kindness and compassion. The birds see me doing qigong in nature, bare feet. And again, it's just creating that beautiful, loving light energy around. That's another thing we can do. And that's why I created that qigong flow for you this week, to help you get out in nature, bare feet on the ground, to also just get that beautiful, loving light energy, not only swirling around you, but then the animals love it, and the birds will start coming around and singing. And so again, I get so excited. I'm so passionate about this. Turn off the television, get outside, and just start just having such loving kindness and compassion to Mother Earth, cleaning her up, enjoying the animals, just playing and just visualizing abundance all around. And this is how we level up and co-create a fifth dimensional, beautiful new earth frequency and planet. I'm telling you, it's a work in progress, but we're on our way. So anyway, take what resonates there, leave the rest, and do your practices. Make sure every single day you're enjoying your mindfulness, spiritual daily practices that bring you joy. Check out that Qigong Flow video the week of June 10th. I'm hoping you stay harmonized in mind, body, and soul as you move through this week ahead. Thank you for smashing that like button. And please let me know what practices are working for you. Leave me a comment, send me a message, and have a beautiful week ahead.